Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ebu, and this is the first time seeing my beautiful face. You are so welcome. Why is the camera focusing on you and not me? Hey God. See, this camera is what they call this? Is color racist.
It got the yellow part.
He only took the yellow person, not take the black person. Come back here. Excuse me, that was
not coming. Even though you are shifting,
you are foolish.
See, he's still looking for me.
This camera is very useless. So.
Your own camera is looking for me.
Can you imagine? Hey God. Anyway, let's start shoot the video. Hopefully, this video will be short. But anyway, I think we are only focused. Okay, so guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ebu, and this is my what are you?
Yeah, what you always call me, my lovely Mrs. EF.
This is Mrs. EF.
No, mommy.
See, we have handbag and wallets here, just in case we hear background noise. I'll tell people to go upstairs. Anyway, so this is Mrs. EF, also known as, her name is Ella Osha. This is Mrs. EF, and we are here to table a matter which I feel like needs to be tabled. We're going to talk about how to sustain like relationships and friendships and all that good stuff, Sha. So we'll first give intro. How long have we known each other?
Oh my gosh, she's my first son and he's gonna be 7 in August.
Yeah, it's true. So the child is gonna be so we met each other in church. I went to church one day with my uncle and I met this woman with one overweight child. She was so skinny, and if you see her son, looked like a bag of rice. Please go away.
Camera focusing on me again.
Get away. So we made this bag of rice. As in, this child was, when I mean massive, no, okay, maybe not massive, but it was big. Compared to the mother that was skinny, this baby was like me. Like if you saw him, you would think he's my own child. Got all the cheeks. But anyway, as you all know, I love children, so I carried the baby and then we started talking. And we, for the last almost 7 years now,
yeah,
let's say 6.5.
Inseparable.
We have been inseparable. So we are here to table how to sustain long-standing relationships. And I don't know, okay, let me start with Hello. Sorry, what's your number? Anyway, so what's the first advice you give to sustain long-standing relationships? Like,
first advice is relationship is give and take.
Please tell them all. Tell the internet. Like,
yeah, give and take. It's not just taking and you never reciprocate. And also it's not for me, it's not just one-sided. It has to be both-sided equally and be honest as how will I put it, just as honest as you are in your marriage.
If you say that support not honest in their marriage,
but that's the thing, that's why some marriages fails.
Okay,
yeah, true. So you have to be very honest and open. If you can call that person my BFF, you should be able to tell your BFF everything that is not going to go to the third person. So your BFF should be somebody you can trust, you can run to any time of the day, even if it's 3 a.m. in the morning.
We have had some midnight call in this relationship. Some people's husbands used to complain. That's their own.
Yeah, so honesty number one and being open.
Okay, so talking about that honesty point, I don't think that a lot of people struggle with being honest. Like that one, I've noticed it all my life. Like people have a problem with telling people the truth. Like if Ella is smelling, for example, I feel like she should not go and hear from outside. Like that's why she has me as her friend. I should be able to say, Ella, something is going wrong here. Like I feel like a lot of people have issues with being honest and being open. So like I agree with that first point of like sustaining relationships, the fact that you need to be honest as you can be. Ella said as honest as you'll be in a marriage, but see me that I've met some marriage couple and they are not honest to each other.
Yeah, which means that they have secrets, isn't it?
So let's see how this camera will swear for you because you keep on focusing on the yellow person. But let's just leave it here.
Yeah, because like you said with the marriage part, if you are not honest, why are you in the marriage? So which means you have some
skeletons in your cupboard.
Yeah.
Okay, so another thing I'll say about like sustaining long-term relationships is actually putting in the work. A lot of people assume that, or when a lot of people see me and Elo and they say, how you people so close, how you people so this, how you people always in each other's space. I feel like they don't know how much work we both put into our relationship. They just assume that maybe we see each other only on Sunday.
Oh, yes.
Or we don't have anything to do with us, like except on Sundays, these girls don't see each other. But I can say that in a week we spend like maybe
6 days
in each other's personal space.
Yeah.
And honestly,
if I'm not in a house, she's
in my house. I'm coming back from work. Maybe she needs something, I will branch to her house, or she's coming back from work, or she needs to get something, she'll come to my house. And then having like her kids makes it even worse. I feel like when the kids were even smaller,
yeah,
like we didn't used to see as much. Maybe we used to see maybe like 3 times a week. But like once those children understood that there's one answer that they can run to, they decided to spend like more time, or it just coincidentally happened. So I think that a lot of things people don't realize, that in sustaining a good relationship you need to actually put in a lot of work. Like there's so much work you need to put in. There's so much like calling, checking up on the person. And I'm not saying that if you don't call your friend, that doesn't mean people are not friends. I have a really good friend that we don't talk as frequently, but when it comes to like standing up for the person, I'm always there for her, she's always there for me. But I feel like because we have built that to that extent, we already know that, and then we're in different countries, so then that also has something to do with that. But like we actually put in a lot of work in our relationship, and I think that's one of the reasons why we are really close. Then another thing that's I feel, let me table this matter. I think one of the things that's helped our relationship is the fact that we trust each other. Like we know that even when we hear things from the outside sources, and God knows that we have heard, like we know that it's not even that said that one, and on more than one occasion,
there have been instances.
There have been instances where people would instigate,
that this relationship is fake.
People want to come back.
It's just that's the kids.
That's the kids, so. Like, my dear, as I said, they're always there. So, like, on several occasions, people have instigated or have said things, and when we hear, we just laugh about it. And me, I'm like, well, thank God it's not me that is my own ear to hear. Because we all know the karma person in this relationship. We both know who is the normal person. And I'm the one.
I don't think both of us are normal. Let me put it that way.
Me, I'm normal.
There's no way.
Please, I'm normal.
There is literally no way if she says she's normal.
Internet people, come and help us. So who looks more normal?
Really? You can see where the camera is focusing on.
Sorry, excuse me. What? As I was saying, please, who looks more normal between the two of us?
We both do actually, but
we are normal
have
people.
I
don't have any
our
problem.
moments. No, we have moments.
Please, so I'm a very calm and collected person. I don't know who this is girl. I don't know her.
Yes, let's leave it that way. She's very calm. She's lovely. She's over lovely.
Yes. Oh, people should know.
Yes.
Another advice for sustaining. Jesus. Hello, we're starting this video. See, in case people see a lot of break in transmission in this video, it's because Mrs. EF's children, they are children.
Our children.
As I said, me, she's the primary caregiver. She's the primary caregiver. Shades to Francis. She's the primary caregiver. Me, I am the #1 mother.
Yes.
100%. Then another thing that I would say is that in our relationship we don't have, I don't say we don't have boundaries.
We do.
We have boundaries, but like
we do when it comes to the husband side.
Before God. No.
Even though when he's also in the house, he has seen us as wife #1 and wife #2.
I think that another thing is that luckily for us, so a lot of people I've seen a lot of situations, and people have all told me that when they get married they lose a lot of friendships.
Yes.
Because of husband dynamics and things like that.
And husband doesn't like their friend,
or other things, like the friend are too close, or that the friend calls too early in the morning.
Yeah.
In our own case, we start our phone call 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yep. When everybody
wake up, we have to send our children to school with prayer. So like I feel like another thing that's helped our relationship is the fact that luckily, as you know, Mrs. is married. Me, I am happily not married. But like one thing that's helped our relationship is that our husband, but my dear.
So there's no point in her doing a different.
He's very understanding and understands that the dynamics of our relationship is like grounded on something that is important to both of us.
Yes, like blood sisters.
Like exactly. Even in-law sisters, they have adopted me into the family. They know that I'm a family member, and even my dad too has adopted Mrs. EF into the family. So I feel like
as his first child.
My dear, you better go back to your position. So I feel like one of the things that has sustained our relationship, that people around us, or people that are important to us, have also seen that our relationship is important to the two of us, and they have helped to sustain and make it grow. I don't think we've ever had and the funny thing that we've never had a big argument.
Even if we do, like the next minute is done and dusted.
Yeah, but we've never really had a big argument. We should fight one day. No,
I don't think it's possible because it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think I've never had an argument. Like, and the beauty of our relationship is that it's not that we agree on a lot of, like, we don't agree on some things.
We do.
No,
majority of the things, yes, we do. Because by the time we table it very well, you be like, okay, I see it in a different way.
Who is agreeing with you? I know you agree with me. See this girl, look. I mean, no, so don't we have different opinions on some things?
Course, yeah. Because
excuse me, we are human beings. We grew up in different places. We are raised by different people.
Yes,
we have different
organizer.
Please, she was born by the. Don't let this girl was born by the vulcanizer. Me, I was born in the hospital. Her vulcanizer. Even her mother has testified on my dear.
The vulcanizer, she meant Germany.
Please, she was born by the vulcanizer. Even in Germany, there's vulcanizer. Let me tell all of you. So, like, even though we disagree on certain things, we still know how to disagree and end up in a good place. In our relationship, we don't throw bazooka. In case you don't know what bazooka is,
we just do bazooka.
We don't throw bazooka in our relationship. You see when two friends disagree on certain things and they are throwing secrets, things that were said in confidence, and you're like, auntie, is it that deep? But like, luckily, maybe maturity has helped us. Like, oh, by the way, in case you are wondering the age gap between both of us, as of today, the age gap between us is almost a decade, almost. But very soon it will drop. In 1 week it will drop to 8 years. So it's almost a decade, but in 1 week it will drop to 8 years. Do your math in case you need help. But like, even with our large age gap, and honestly, she's the oldest friend I have.
Yes.
Yeah, she's the oldest friend I have. But then she's the closest friend I have at the moment. And people were like, how are two people that are this wild in age? Sorry, wide. Hey, not wild. Hey, this wide in age have such a bonded relationship? And I'll tell you the honest truth. All these points we have listed, the honesty, the openness, the having a support system that actually understands our importance in each other's life, putting in the work. I cannot even over emphasize that one. Like, putting in the work, honestly, are the things that have made our relationship what they are today. See, just in case you keep on hearing some noises, you know where it's coming from. It's Bokom and Bokom Lee.
No, you said this year you're not going to.
Okay, no, this year we're not getting a new name. So it's a handbag and wallet. That's their old last year. Anyway, so I feel like this is what has helped us to sustain our relationship over the years. And we plan to die very old, though, by the way, and still be like
best my right or die. Yes.
Who gave you? That's my own title. Our own title is Mrs. EF.
No, this is our right or die.
Because first of all, I just want to say that henceforth, Canon camera, people are racist. Because if you keep on picking only the yellow person in the picture, you will tell me why. That is the yellow person people are focusing on. But that one is by the way. Anyway, I think this is the end of our video at this point. Assuming that we have other things to do.
And is it? That's very short.
No, now remember that we cut the video into two because the children were disturbing us. Anyway, so I think this is the end of our video. Do you have anything to tell the people of God, as I call them?
Okay. No.
I don't have anything to tell you. The fact that Mrs. E is going to sit down on our camera spot, we should praise Jesus. We are bringing her back.
What do you mean? You've been the one wasting time.
Can you imagine? Even on the internet, they're accusing me.
Yes, because she's been the one wasting time.
Don't worry. If people want to see more of our relationship, we'll shoot another video in February. Let me just tell you.
Yes.
About like questions and answers. Let's see how well Mrs. EF knows of me and how well I know her. She knows me more than I know.
Yes,
she knows me more.
We had a fight last year with that.
She knows me more. And honestly, my dear, that one I don't even have any arguments with it, and I'm not willing to argue. So what will happen is that we're going
to... my voice from the kids. Yes.
No
because they are
wonder.
with you 247.
No wonder you have been winning.
Yes. Why won't I win? Because they come and tell me, mommy, auntie likes this, auntie doesn't like this.
You can see, they have opened the yash of file. Now we have seen the bum of the chicken, or the bum of the chicken. Anyway, we will see you guys in our next video. Have a lovely week ahead. And by the way, in case I've not told you, Happy New Year. Oh my God, I'm really sorry. Happy New Year and welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and tell everybody about this page. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.